Judge, this is our motion to suspend his visitation. Specifically, Mr. Jordan's got an alcohol and substance abuse issue to the point that there are multiple orders of protection. There are issues with harassment. He's got criminal charges pending in Cadiz, Kentucky, where he was arrested for disarming a peace officer, third-degree assault of a police officer, alcohol intoxication in a public place, resisting arrest, third-degree criminal trespass, first-degree fleeing or evading, and second-degree fleeing or evading. He was in his underclothes when he did this and was arrested. He was absolutely out of his mind at that point in time. That happened in August of 2025. Shortly prior to that, he had been acting nonsensical and erratic with my client. He showed up drunk at the Child's End of the Year program in May of 2025. I will submit that he has attended a 30-day program, but this is his third program similar to this. He needs an inpatient, extended period drug rehabilitation with dual diagnosis. We would humbly request that, Your Honor. He's a danger to himself. He's a danger to the plaintiff. He's a danger to the child. His mother's got an order of protection. His mother has kicked him off the property where he was living. He does not have a place to live other than, I think, a sober residential facility that he's living at right now. As I understand it, his mother was able to obtain a 3-year order of protection against him. And currently he's got outstanding child support as of September the 15th.
This is the original complaint for divorce that's still pending, correct?
It is, Your Honor. And we've kind of kicked the can a little bit down the road because of Mr. Jordan's addiction, trying to get him outside of the supervised visitation. He's had supervised visitation almost since the inception of this case, and he just has not done what he needs to do. Now he's got criminal charges pending in Cadiz, Kentucky, which are scheduled to go forward in December, as I understand it, or maybe a pretrial in December and then set for January. So that's our position.
Mr. Jordan, you are presently representing yourself because your prior lawyer was allowed to withdraw. Do you understand what we're here for today is a motion to suspend your visitation and to set the case for a final hearing? Do you intend to hire a lawyer?
Yes, sir. As far as what my lawyer had sent me, that I was to be given at least 60 days, and that was on September 15th. So I would assume that we are not within those parameters at this point.
Well, that same order did say that you would have 60 days to retain substitute counsel, but it also went on to state in the next paragraph that the plaintiff's motion to suspend visitation would be reset to October the 27th, 2025, and was temporarily granted. So what I want you to understand is this. It's alleged that you have pending some very serious charges in the state of Kentucky. Any temporary hearing, if we have one today, would require that the plaintiff put on the proof, and they could call you as an adverse witness and make you testify. If you testify, you have two choices. One, you testify and give evidence that could be used against you in the prosecution of your criminal case. Or secondly, you can invoke your right under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution to decline to answer the questions on the grounds that it might tend to incriminate you in criminal conduct, which of course then creates in a civil case, gives the court the ability to infer that that would mean that you are, hiding or that you're resisting putting something out there because it might make you look guilty. So as a result of that, in a civil case, there is an inference that that a court can draw from your invoking the Fifth Amendment. So neither of those is a particular good solution for you right now, especially when you don't have an attorney. Ms. Duke, you had requested for setting this case for final hearing, correct?
That should be correct, Your Honor. I've not been in contact with them since mid-May of this past year, sir. Neither have I had visitation rights since then as well.
This order of protection was issued by Judge Monsu in the General Sessions Court, and then it was transferred to this court. He signed the order of protection in May 23rd of 2025. So you're entitled to a hearing today to determine whether or not I should suspend entirely your visitation pending a further hearing, or whether or not you want, and also on the issue of this order of protection that was issued on a temporary basis. So do you want to have that hearing today?
I mean, I'm undecided on that. I mean, all I'm here to do is, I know that through my past I have made certain mistakes. I'm going on 90 days clean. I've been attending AA meetings every day. Which I do have a meeting sheet for that. Basically, kind of what I'm, just to get around to it, is what I'm trying to do, what I need to do in order to clean up my side of the street, and whatever I can do in order to be a vital part in my daughter's life. And I know that she misses her dad, and she asked about me. So, and like I said, I can't go back and redo the past. Kind of what's done is done. Moving forward, just trying to do the next right thing, Lord. And sorry, Your Honor, my apologies. And
all right, have a seat at that table. Ms. Duke, you can put on your proof regarding the motion to suspend visitation, as well as the temporary, or the extension of the temporary order of protection. You'll come around, please, ma'am. She'll come around here, please.
If you would, please state your full name for the record.
Sarah Elizabeth Jordan.
And Ms. Jordan, do you have a minor child with Mr. Jordan?
Yes.
And how old is she?
She's 4.
Since the inception of this case, since the temporary order, what has Mr. Jordan's visitation been like?
They've been supervised for a majority of the time, either supervised by my mother or by myself.
And could you even utilize his mother during this time period based on his relationship with his mother?
No.
Okay. To your knowledge, does Mr. Jordan currently have an order of protection against him that his mother has filed?
Yes.
Okay. To your knowledge, has Mr. Jordan been evicted from the property where he was residing?
Yes.
Was that based on his own actions?
Yes.
Now, since the inception of this case, or in Mr. Jordan's history, has he gone periods of time where he will be sober? Okay. 90-day increments in particular, is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay. Has he ever taken the cure? So are you concerned today that he has not submitted himself to an inpatient long-term treatment facility for treatment of alcohol and drugs?
Yes.
On May the 8th, did your child have an end-of-the-year school program?
She did.
Okay, and how did Mr. Jordan appear when he came to that?
At first it seemed okay, but as we were sitting in a row, I could smell it. He started getting loud. Understand it, he kind of roughhoused with some people that we know out in the lobby. They recognized it, that he had been drinking. He can just get very loud, but you could definitely tell that he had been drinking.
Prior to that, and even after, before he was arrested in August, were you receiving repeated threatening text messages?
Yes,
Okay, to a degree such that you had to file a harassment charge against him?
yes,
Has he just been arrested on that harassment charge?
yes,
Okay, are those charges currently pending in general sessions
yes,
in Dixon County? Though that harassment, had you repeatedly asked him to stop contacting you about things other than your daughter?
yes.
Did his text messages make sense?
Not always, no.
Okay. Was he texting you throughout the night and at hours that any normal person that didn't work third shift or something would be texting?
Yes,
Okay. Now, fast forward to August the 2nd. Was he arrested for disarming a peace officer?
yes,
Third degree assault of a police officer?
yes,
Alcohol intoxication in a public place?
yes,
Resisting arrest?
yes,
Third degree criminal trespass?
yes,
First degree fleeing or evading?
yes,
And second degree fleeing or evading? And was this at a time period where he had represented to you that he was clean and sober?
yes,
Did officers find him unclothed on this evening?
yes.
Are you concerned that he's got more than just alcohol and drug issues currently?
Yes.
Are you worried about his mental health? Are you concerned for the health and safety of your minor daughter, even at supervised visitation at this point? Has he said things to the minor child about, tell your mom to kiss me?
Yes.
Has he tried to get the child involved in your relationship with him?
Yes.
Have you tried to get him to stop doing that?
Yes.
Has he abided by the terms and conditions of this court order? Okay. You don't wish for him to be in jail at this point.
No.
Okay. You just wish for him to be healthy. Are you concerned? You were the last option for visitation, is that correct? Supervised visits to supervise? Mm-hmm. And did you step forward before this court to make sure that he got his visits? You said, I will supervise. Mm-hmm. Has he respected you during supervision when you've asked reasonable things of him?
No.
Okay. Does he try to get out of your earshot?
Yes.
With the child? Has he asked the child to have you give him a ride different places? Or did he ask you directly in front of the child to give you a ride, give him a ride?
Yes.
Was that appropriate at the time based on your prior orders?
No.
Okay. Do you consider your mother to be somewhat calm and easy to deal with?
Yes.
In matters? Has she had to step back from supervising visits? Okay. Has his mother sought an order of protection against him?
Yes.
Okay. Is that based on his alcoholism and substance abuse?
Yes.
Okay. During the period of the divorce, how many times has he wrecked his vehicle? Totaled his vehicle?
During, three, four.
And has he been unable to explain why those vehicles were all wrecked?
Yes.
Do you suspect alcohol and drug abuse
I
were the
do.
cause of those? Has he been able to pay his child support during this time period? Does he have any stability to your knowledge?
No.
Are you concerned that he's currently located a short distance from your home in a sober living facility? Okay. Are you asking this court to continue to suspend his visitation until he's completed a long-term inpatient? Are you asking this court to allow you to have an order of protection against him based on the threats he's tendered to you?
Yes.
Did you try to tolerate it for some extended period of time all the way back to December of last year? And then did it come to a head when he showed up drunk at your daughter's? Judge, I need to show him these text messages.
Right.
Approach.
Yes.
3rd of 2024. What did he call you? You don't have to say the word if you just want
Said, don't be a C, Sarah.
to. Had you said anything to him to deserve that being said?
No.
Were you trying to work out his schedule?
Yes, and he was actually going to be getting extra time that week.
Okay, and he still called you a C.
Mm-hmm.
When he sent you right here that did not make sense. On January the 24th.
Said, where have you gone? It's just such a deep emotional fool with you, which I'm perfectly, period. I need a boohoo. It's like, where have you gone to? To describe it in my reception, it's like a very deep emotional pool that is your reality, which I am so capable, ready, and willing to learn the in-house like it was the back of my hand. But I don't even have a map or a life jacket or flotation device at all. That one was at 9:41 that morning.
Okay, this first one was, and then the next one. That was on January the 24th. When did you send that to him?
I said, your messages are not making sense. Are you okay? Buenos dias.
And on January the 29th of 2025, were you trying to work out your child?
Suck my dick.
Have to limit his phone calls and text messages via text message
Yes.
on February of 2025.
Yes.
In March of 2025, what did he send you?
He said, you're not that great, honey, and quit playing the victim and don't be a pussy.
Out these text messages, is that pretty much what did he say to you in on March 24th?
Quit being a bitch.
Make comments about me.
Yes.
in here. Starts the 26th of 2025. Fast forward, is that pretty much the same thing? And each time, did you ask him to stick to what the orders that were discussed in your minor trial? Yes. And what were his statements to you?
Oh, the next time we see each other is going to be so fun. When does my makeup day, bitch?
That early in the morning?
I was 7:24 a.m.
That was in May, shortly after you showed up. If you would please.
And what's really funny is how you've taken her away from me in her early life, but I'm going to be the one taking her away from you in her later life. So just prepare yourself again. Try and throw as much shade on me as possible, but it's kind of hard to put a blanket on the sun.
Did he tell you he had never received a thank you?
Mm-hmm.
Mark it as Exhibit 1.
During this time period, did he have an attorney who was doing his best to try to get this stuff to stop? And at any point in time, did Mr. Jordan stop?
No.
Okay. Are you asking that on this basis that the court, has Mr. Jordan, I'm sorry, threatened you?
You said something along the lines of you're going to get blown up, but aggressiveness, his assertive aggressiveness, and yes,
Okay.
yeah,
Is that one of the many reasons you're seeking an order of protection today?
yes,
Okay. And are the text messages the reason why you're doing the harassment charge in general sessions? Judge, that's all.
Mr. Jordan, you're acting as your own attorney. You have the right to ask questions, and it will not be where you make statements. Do you want to ask any questions? All right, thank you, ma'am. You may step down. Luke, anything further?
And the motion be granted on the basis that he's not provided any rebuttal.
All right, based upon the findings that I make, that there is a basis for the suspension of Mr. Jordan's visitation, which was already supervised based upon his new arrests and charges that are pending, as well as his continued violation of the prior court's order. I think that suspending the visitation entirely is unfortunate, but it is something that I have to do for the protection of the child. We'll go ahead and set this case for a final hearing in January if you'd like. Madam Clerk, we have given you a number of days. What about January? What? How about January 26th? Hire a lawyer. That's the best advice I can give you. Is the only advice I can give you is to hire a lawyer and have that lawyer act on your behalf regarding this order, and as well as the final hearing. The first thing you need to do is to make sure that you are following all of the recommendations regarding your treatment, and then after that, we need to ensure that you have an opportunity to come back into court in January for the final hearing, which will be the opportunity to present proof of what your status is and what's in the best interest of your child. So January 26th will be the trial date in this final hearing in this case, and that gives you time to hire a lawyer and to get one involved in your case. Yes. So everything that's, the order of protection's been granted as well as the suspension of your visitation. Once you hire a lawyer, then your lawyer can contact Ms. Duke and see if there's some agreement can be reached. If not, then you can set it for a hearing. That's the advice I would give you.